starting your Physioball exercises, shooting for about 8 to 10 minutes. We're going to start with the ball kind of mid-back. So this is low back, this is upper back, so it's somewhere in the middle. And you've got to tune into the drawing in of your abdomen. So if you crunch up and your stomach puffs up, then you're losing the effect of the exercise. The number one goal is to draw in, hollow out your abdomen, feel like you're giving your intestines a hug, and that's your limiting factor. As soon as you feel like you can't maintain that, then just take a rest. Here we go. Starting with crunches. Each time you can look down at your abdomen, that connection of your eyes to your stomach will help, and it also will activate the proper muscles simply by tucking your chin in order to look down. If your neck gets tired, you can put a little more weight into your hands. The ultimate goal is to be just gently supporting your head with your hands and using your neck muscles in order to tuck your chin and keep the back of your neck long. So you never want to be here with your back of your neck scrunched and your shoulders up. You want to have chin tucked, back of your neck long. Let's go about 10 more here. You can focus on an exhale as you come up as well. Again, hollowing out your abdomen. Okay, next we're going to transition to oblique crunches. So you're simply going to roll your torso about a quarter of the way. Top hand supports your head. You can feel your obliques working with your other hand, and you're simply crunching up towards the ceiling. We'll spend about a minute here. Again, neck long, belly in, feeling like you're trying to tuck that rib right there down towards the ground. About halfway down on this side. Some people have a tendency to want to kind of side bend on this. Make sure you're getting that rotational component by being on the back right side of your shoulder blade, yet still crunching up towards the ceiling. Okay, take a rest, stretch out if you need to. This always feels nice. And then you're just going to switch to the other side. You might be able to see here that I'm tucking my pelvis a little bit. So it's like I'm trying to bring my rib there to my hip there. And that is going to help neutralize your low back as opposed to being really arched and just kind of hanging out on the ball. So engaging here, let's do about 5 more. Okay, same thing, arch back if you like. Stretch out, roll out. Okay, this next one is going to be some rotation of your upper torso. So you're going to walk down the ball just a little bit. And if you were to relax your head back, it's not tipping back. So that's when you know you're in the proper position on the ball. Otherwise, if you're too high on the ball, when you let your head drop back, your chin's going to be facing the ceiling. So just kind of that neutral position. You're going to be focusing on your obliques here, so you can have your arms out in front of you and just kind of get a sense of stability in that position. And all you're doing is rolling the ball underneath your shoulder. So you're trying to keep your hips pretty stable, but you're just pivoting your rib cage over your pelvis. And in doing that, you're keeping your body in a plank position. So you don't want to drop down as you roll over. So staying nice and rigid here. Let's go 15 each side. So much of our core, I think, involves just our abs, and it really needs to be your back as well. So hopefully you'll feel a little bit of your back muscles starting. Notice I'm taking my head with me. I'm not keeping my head pointed up towards the ceiling. You can just get a little more rotation there. Hips high. Belly in. 3 more. Okay. Same thing. Stretch over the ball if you feel like you need it. Now we're going to go straight to the side. So you're going to drop a knee onto the ball, onto the ground. And you're going to roll your torso up over the ball. So you're trying to really open up your ribs on this top side. Your other foot can just be resting on the floor to give you some stability. Top arm supports the head. Other arm does not push against the ball. So you're just trying to keep that arm in line with your body as you come up, crunching. So from a top view, my goal is to keep my trunk narrow. So again, it's the same thing as far as trying to draw your stomach muscles in, trying to keep your abdomen sucked in towards your spine or towards your intestines, however you need to think about that. So shooting for about 20 each side here. We'll go about 10 more. Close your eyes if it makes you dizzy. Again, exhaling as you come up. Kind of nice. Really get that hollowing out. And then go ahead and switch sides. So underneath knee is on the ground. Top foot resting. Top arm supports the head. And come up. Notice with this one, there's no rotation. So I'm not facing the ceiling. I'm facing just perpendicular to the ground. Get about 5 more here. And good, same thing. Take a break, rest, stretch, a couple more exercises. So, planks on the ball, we're going to do the alphabet. So you're going to have your forearms on the ball. Now again, it's very important here to make sure you can maintain that belly in, because otherwise you're not doing anything in the exercise, you're just hanging out on your ligaments. So if you need to be on your knees, then that's fine. I'm going to go on my toes. But you're simply drawing out the alphabet with the ball. B, C, D, E. You can go as quick as you want. Obviously, the faster you go, the more control you need, but it goes a little more quickly or drop down onto your knees, as opposed to just letting yourself sag or letting your abdominals drop down towards the ground. And see. Okay, last one here, you're gonna roll belly onto the ball, and you're gonna put yourself in a Y position. So kind of YMCA style. If you were looking from the top down on me, I'm a Y. And then either feet or knees on the ground, doesn't matter. Depending on the size of the ball, find your balance point. So if you're too far forward, you're just gonna tip. If you're too far back, you're gonna feel like you don't get any range of motion. So again, kind of that mid-torso position. You're gonna round your trunk down and simply extend up. So again, finding that balanced position where you feel like you get a range of motion, but you're not having your feet lifting off the ground. And let's go for about 20 of these. If you don't feel your glutes firing, simply turn your toes outward, and that should help your glute max to stabilize that pelvis. Otherwise, hopefully, they'll naturally turn on in this position. Also, make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders up towards your ear. So you want to have space in between your ear and the top of your shoulders right here. Tendency is when you come up to also shrug up. So it's as if you're dipping your shoulder blades down towards the opposite back pocket.